Good morning to my Aviva family. On Friday night, you received a letter from me outlining the arrival tomorrow, May 19th, of the Florida Department of Health to conduct COVID-19 testing throughout the entire campus. At that point, we were extremely vague as we had not gotten final confirmation and detailed information. Today, we had the opportunity to speak with representatives of the Florida Department of Health. Their teams will arrive on campus tomorrow at 10 a.m. There will be 5 separate teams made up of nurses, National Guardsmen, as well as EMTs. These teams will spread out throughout the campus to conduct the COVID-19 nasal swab testing. They will be going door to door, therefore meaning that in Anshin and Benderson, they will be going to each individual resident's apartment or room. At Coburnick, they will also be going door to door, knocking on each individual resident's apartment. They will be joined by a familiar face from the Aviva team that you will recognize to assist in any aspect of your questions and also to provide you with the comfort to know that this is the group from the Department of Health. You will directly receive the results of your tests. We will not have access to those results. So therefore, please do not contact the Wellness Center or Resident Services or Administration. We will not be able to access your results. Your results will come directly to yourselves by either phone, cell, or email. If in the event that a resident does test positive, that individual will then be guided by the Florida Department of Health on what steps will then be taken. Those procedures will not be up to Aviva. The individual will be guided strictly by the Florida Department of Health. From what we understand, results will be made available to each of you within 2 to 4 days of undergoing testing. All staff will be mandated to go through testing. As for residents, we strongly recommend that all residents go through testing. If a resident chooses not to go through testing, then they will be precluded from rejoining and integrating with the Aviva community. Upon receiving the conclusions of the tests, we will begin to reopen the beauty salon, the fitness center, the pool, various dining spaces, and activities, all of which will meet Governor DeSantis's Phase 1 reopening plan. So if a resident chooses not to take the COVID testing tomorrow, they will not be able to re-enter the community-wide activities as they begin to return online in the next 2 weeks. The testing may sound uncomfortable, but it is a necessary situation as we live in these very difficult times. I look forward to each resident joining us, cooperating with us. We have made it this far as a wonderful family being COVID-19 free, and I am sure tomorrow we will all go through this testing together and have many stories to share later on about how we handled it and how we may have even smiled through this most difficult time. Tonight, you will be receiving an additional letter from myself with more details of how tomorrow will shake out. At this point, we know that the teams again will arrive at 10 a.m. Tuesday morning, May 19th. We ask all of the residents to please stay in their apartments until such time as they have taken the COVID-19 test and that our staff member has said you are completed and you are free to go about your normal daily business of the day. So again, I look forward to everyone continued cooperation as we get through this difficult time as our wonderful Aviva family. Thank you very much. Be well, be safe.